Assalamualaikum. My name is Fatin Afika Anis binti Muhammad Zahidi and I will present about the petroleum traps and structural geology. Okay, so first of all is what is the meaning of petroleum traps? So petroleum traps are the subsurface geological structures that prevent the upward movement of oil and gas, leading to their accumulation. They are essential for the formation of commercial oil and gas reservoir. The trap can be classified to three main categories that are present later. Okay. So the three main type of trap is the first one is structural trap, stratigraphic traps, and the combination trap. What is the meaning of structural trap? It is formed as a result of tectonic event. What about stratigraphic? It is caused by change in rock quality. And for the combination, the meaning is combine more than one type of trap and are common in petroleum reservoir. What is the meaning of combination trap? It is basically when it happen on structural trap and stratigraphic trap at the same time. So when it happen at the same time, it means the combination trap. So the next one that I'll cover is the structural geology. So what is the meaning of structural geology? It is a study of the origin, occurrence, and classification of effect of various secondary structure like fault, joint, and rock cleavage. So it also encompasses the analysis of primary structures such as bedding and vesicular formation. So in my presentation, I'll cover like faults, joints, and rock cleavage. So what is this? So move to the next page. So the first one is fault. There are bends in rock layers that result from compressional forces. What is the meaning of fault? It is there are fractures along with which there has been significant displacement of the rock layers. And joint, it is there are fractures in rocks along which there has been no significant movement. So in my next slide, I will be present a little bit example of faults and joints. So to my next slide. So the first one, if you can see in at the left side, it is fault. So basically fault is like a paper that you compress it, so it will happen to have a fold. So it's like a layer of paper, something like that. So it has symmetrical fold, asymmetrical fold, and overturned fold. So if you want to check it like a real one, you can try it with a A4 paper. So the one at the top is a joint. So what is a joint? Like I said before, it's a break of natural origin in a layer or body of rock that lacks visible or measurable movement parallel to the surface of the fracture. So if you can see, it's like a brittle fracture at the surface of the rock. So that's what we call as a joint. So it is a type of extension fracture formed by movement of rock. So when the rock is movement, so it will produce, or it will the joints will happen between them. So the next one is the fault. So the next one is fault. We have three different type of fault. The first one is reverse fault. The second one is normal fault and strike slip fault. So what is the meaning of reverse fault? A reverse fault is one in which the hanging wall move up relative to the foot wall. So if you can see the one that hanging wall, it is a reverse fault. So the second one is normal fault. For the normal fault, the meaning is a normal fault is one in which the rock above the fault plane or hanging wall move down relative to the rocks below the fault plane or foot wall. So if you can see, the reverse fault is like the one at the top and another one is at the bottom. So for the normal, it is the one in the left one is at the bottom, and the one at the right side is at the top. So it is basically like that. And the last one is strike slip fault. It is when rocks on either side of a nearly vertical fault plane move horizontally. So for normal and reverse fault is basically move vertically, but strike slip is move horizontally. So yeah, that's it. So the next one is, what is the connection structural deformation and traps? So like I have presented three type of traps and also some of the structural deformation. So what is the connection? So the first one is foldings. When tectonic forces compress the Earth's crust, it may lead to the formation of faults. Anticline are upwards arching so, and syncline are downward arching so. So in anticline, the crust of the fault can act as a trap for hydrocarbon. Oil and gas migrate upwards to permeable rock layers until they encounter on impermeable layer, forming a trap. So yeah, that's it. How folding can connect with structural deformations and traps. So the second one is faulting. Faults result from the movement of rocks layers along fractures. In some cases, fault can create traps. So for instance, a fault traps occur when impermeable rocks move against each other. And the last one is cap rock. So a crucial element in trap formation is the presence of a cap rock, which is an impermeable layer preventing hydrocarbon from escaping. So basically, the hydrocarbon will escape from if there's no cap rock. So yeah. So the next one is how important of fault and fold. So the first one is for hydrocarbon accumulation. So fault system and fault often create traps for hydrocarbon. So the second one is landscape evolution. So fault and faults contribute to the shaping of landscape over geological time. And the last one is geothermal activity. Faults are often associated with geothermal areas. So yeah. So before I end my presentation, here are some of the list reference that I refer during my presentation. So that's all from me. Thank you.